Happy Friday, Guardians! The weekend. Ooh, the sweet, lovely weekend is calling our names. By the way, happy Easter to everyone out there, and today is Good Friday, so make sure you say your prayers, thank the man upstairs for being alive, if that's something you believe in, and if not, then it's all good. Take this time and spend it with family. You know, one thing I regret the most about my teen years is that I spent it with friends far too much. Once you move out, one thing you will start to reflect on is family. You can't miss something until it's gone, and don't let it be too late. Don't regret that later in life. Take this Easter to celebrate the reason you're here, and that is because of your family. Time will start to speed up, and the one thing in life you can never regain is time, so spend it wisely. So, just like every Friday, Xur visits Guardian Central and brings us gifts from beyond. Sometimes they're great, sometimes they suck, and this week well, you're just gonna have to wait and see now, won't you? So anyway, I took a wild guess as to where he's gonna spawn this week, and for once, I was actually right on the money. Ever see Xur spawn in? Well, you're about to, and for all of you out there who think you need to orbit for Xur to spawn in, take a look at this. Ping! What's up, homeboy? Anyway, so let's take a look, and... yeah, I've seen better. All this stuff looks like PvP geared. Iron Banner preparation, maybe? Well, anyway, let's go ahead and take a look. First up, we have the exotic Titan helmet, the Imperium Bellicose. Next, a Hunter chest piece, the Crest of Alpha Lupi, and finally, an exotic Warlock chest piece, the Alchemist Raiment. I'm pleased to see another weapon, and this week we have the dreaded Invective. As for engrams, we only have a Year 1 Legacy primary this time, so for those of you trying to get Thorn or the Last Word, this is your chance. Now to his curios, we have the 2 Sparrow upgrades, the Blue Plasma Drive, and the Green Emerald Coil. Then the usual 3-pack of Heavy Synths, 5-pack 3 of Coins, the 3-pack of Useful Glass Needles, and then Travel Fecal Material down here at the bottom. Pretty sure Traveler Turds are motes of light, just saying. Cause it's powerful shit. Get it? Oh, yeah. Anyway, so let's check out these bad boys in more detail. Starting with the exotic Titan helmet, Imperium Bellicose. This exotic perk here is called Anti-Grav Thrusters. Aiming weapons while in the air will hold you in place for a short time. And orbs collected while your super is full will recharge your melee ability. 30-36 Discipline Strength, and of course one of those can go up just a bit higher. Secondary perks are Inverse Shadow, increased super energy from PvE enemies, and Second Thoughts, which is bonus super energy gain from killing PvE enemies with special weapons. Finally, we have Better Already, which is a great helmet perk, and it starts shield recovery immediately after orb pickup. So this is pretty much the Titan's version of Angel of Light. See, first the Hunters steal our Blink, and now Titans are taking our Angel of Light move. Pfft. And they say Warlocks suck. Find your own moves, guys. Anyway, the Imperium Bellicose makes it look a little better, though. It has a sweet sound and holds you in the air for just as long. No, I love using this to peek above barriers while enemies will expect you at ground level, running around to shoot them. You can surprise them by holding in place above an obstacle and still have enough time to kill as long as you have your shot pre-lined up. It's a great helmet, it's fun to use, but it is very situational and you can't beat the look of this bad boy. Alright, well next up is a well-worn chest piece, and this one is the Hunter version, and it's called the Crest of Alpha Lupi. Exotic perk for this one is called Keeper of the Pack, revive fallen teammates and be revived faster. Supers gen an extra orb, all intellect at an awesome 75, and if I were you, bump it up all the way. Secondary perks are ammo buffs, and this one gives you extra auto rifle ammo, or you can choose to have a lot more sidearm ammo, and with sidearms skipping the special ammo update, it's a great perk to have. Finally, our third row gives us armor buffs, and this one you can choose between Void Burn Defense, reduces incoming Void Burn damage, or Void Armor, increased armor while using your Void subclass. As with most Alpha Lupis, they're pretty much a PvP use setup, great for trials and elimination or any 3-on-3 match where revives are enabled. If you don't own one, definitely grab it. A team with this is a hard team to shut down completely. So moving on to our last armor piece of the weekend, we have the Warlock's Alchemist Raiment. Exotic perk here is called Iron to Gold, chance to gain Glimmer on primary ammo pickup. Orbs collected when your super is full recharges your grenades and your melee. A great roll in stats with 48 intellect and 43 strength, and of course you can make one go just a bit higher. Now just like Alpha Loopy, ammo buffs are your secondary perks, and with this one you can choose between special ammo or heavy weapons ammo. I love chest pieces with this broad category rather than a specific type of weapon. No matter if it's a rocket launcher, LMG, or the sleeper simulant, you'll have extra ammo for it regardless. Great chest piece for this alone. And for our last set of perks, we have armor buffs. They set this chest piece up for Void Walkers, so we're going to have Void Burn Defense, reduces incoming Void Burn damage, or Void Armor, which is increased armor while using your Void Walker subclass. This chest piece is great looking, but kind of an oddball. It doesn't do much, and wearing it in PvE if you're short on Glimmer is great, but the orb thing you kind of have to build around. Now, if you're in a team of 3 and you're all using the Telesto, you can spam grenades like it's nothing. Arm yourself with tracking Axion bolts and just keep chucking them left and right. For all those little Telesto orbs that come out, you're going to be getting grenades all the time. It's pretty fun, but like I said, it's very, very specific. And finally, let's move on to the main event of the day, and that is one of the best shotguns in the game, the Invective. Now, this used to only be obtained through an exotic quest line, which I kind of miss, but nonetheless hasn't changed since year 1. So the reason this beast is an exotic is due to 3 things. First up, it's fully automatic, and the perks Invective, this weapon regens ammo over time, mixed with Final Round, last round in the mag deals bonus damage, makes this weapon a dangerous exotic in and out of the Crucible. For barrel upgrades, we have Accurized Ballistics, Field Choke, and Linear Compensator. Finally, let's move on to passive perks in the middle, and we have Quick Draw. This weapon can be drawn unbelievably fast. Fitted Stock increases stability, and finally Send It, which is the only one you want to use to stay competitive, and it increases range and accuracy, but makes it harder to handle with less carried ammo capacity. Now, if you watch my Xur videos every week, you know that I have a list of weapons that you can use just as effectively in the raid as you can in the Crucible. Suros is one. So is Truth. 1,000-Yard Stare is definitely one, and another is Invective. It fits right in there with all the others. It has great range and a tighter bullet spread than most shotguns out there at range. It fires insanely fast, and even though it has less impact, it can still do dizzying damage at pretty far distances. Now, in order to compete with Conspiracy Theory Snipe Shotty, you need to use Send It so you can actually hurt them without getting destroyed trying to close in. It's a great shotgun, and I've loved it since the Vault of Glass. For those of you who aren't familiar with these weapons that regen ammo, you can equip these at the beginning of a Trials match or any 3v3 match, and once you're dead or in between rounds, quickly switch over to a sniper or a sidearm, and those regen bullets will carry over to another special weapon that you simply equip. You don't need to go out and find an ammo box. You have to time it just right or it won't work, but it is a great thing to do. Well, that's going to be it for Xursday, y'all. Hope your weekend turns out to be an awesome one. Now, don't forget, Iron Banner is on the way coming up this Tuesday at Reset, and I just loaded up all the information about this coming up Iron Banner, along with 50 screenshots of new gear and new bosses we can look forward to in the April update. Here's the title screen. Go ahead and click on it, and it will send you over to it, or you can click the link in the description box below. I'm out, guys. It's another 3 of Coins week for me, but hopefully Xur had some awesome goodiness that you needed. Happy Good Friday, y'all, and until next time, this is your boy Sly. Done, gone, out.
Ammo inbound. Zone B secure.